Welcome, my name is Oli, and first I want to say sorry for the too long intro. But we also wait almost 3 years for this, the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2. Finally, Logitech has released a new version of the most famous esports gaming mouse. But was it worth the wait, and do you really need to buy this one, especially if you already have the G Pro X Superlight first generation? Let's find out. First, let's check what is in the box. The USB dongle, the cable, it's finally USB-C, but we still have the plastic rubber cable, so not the best to play in wired mode. Manual, warranty, an additional puck with PTFE skates on it. The one on the mouse is without skates. You also receive grip tapes and of course the mouse. I have it here in white, it's also available in the color black and magenta. Let's check now probably the most noticeable changes. First, the biggest change you will immediately feel are the switches. They use now the Lightforce hybrid optical switches. It's the same switches technology as on the G502X. A lot of people unfortunately received the G Pro X Superlight 2 with bad switches, feeling or sound. But I must say my copy is very solid. No quality complaints about the switches. So let's do right away a sound and quality check. On my copy, the Lightforce clicks feel and sound good and crispy, very tactile. Post and pre-travel are definitely okay. They feel a bit hard, but not harder compared to the OP1WE or the G502X. In my opinion, they improved the implementation compared to the G502X. The side play and the main clicks looks to be the same as on the first G Pro X. Also on my copy, I feel that the side buttons are improved. They are still a bit shaky, but they have definitely less post and pre-travel compared to the first generation. As you can see here, I need to press less to activate the side buttons. Scroll wheel also feels different. It's a lot smoother than the first generation. You almost don't feel the incrementation. It's very light and quiet. In some games it can be more or less good. The clicks on it is good. The quality built is, as we know from Logitech, great. Very solid, no creaking or crackling sound and no flex. It feels like a very solid mouse. The texture feels to be the same as the first G Pro X Superlight. It's very smooth but gives you enough grip. So in general, I must say I'm very lucky with my copy. I don't have any quality issues to complain. I know that there are a lot of QC issues in this first patch, so keep this in mind. Now let's check the next biggest change, and these are the internal specifications. Logitech offers now with the G Pro X Superlight 2 the new Hero 2 sensor, which can go up to 32,000 dpi, which makes it one of the most precise sensors on the market right now, close to the Focus 30K Pro from Razer and the Asus Aimpoint sensor. Also, the polling rate is now possible to go up to 2000 Hz. I heard a lot of disappointment regarding this. I think with the new sensor and MCU, Logitech can bring in the future a new firmware upgrade and a 4K or even 8K dongle. But this is only my speculation. For me, the 2000 Hz are fine and are very stable. In general, the new Hero 2 sensor feels great. I have no issues in games with low or high refresh rates. It works flawless and feels very reactive. Also, the weight has been improved just a little bit. It comes now with 60 grams on my copy, so it's 3 grams lighter than the G Pro X first generation. And without the puck, we have 58 grams. The weight is also well balanced. Also, the G-Hub software has received a little facelift. Now you can change the LOD, the DPI for X and Y axis, and of course the 2000 Hz polling rates. You also have the possibilities to choose between two modes for the switches, the optical only or hybrid mode. The hybrid mode will use less battery. In normal usage, 95 hours of battery life is given. Now moving to the shape, here it's exactly the same, no difference at all, which is good. It's a universal and versatile shape. You can easily use all type of grip with this mouse. The biggest issue for me are the skates out of the box. They are horrible. The worst skates I tried so far. They are thin, slow and feel cheap. They have again this foam between skates and mouse, and they feel and sound very scratchy. Listen here as comparison. Awful. I cannot understand how a brand like Logitech can bring on an eSport mouse such type of low quality skates. Even on the G502X the skates are better. At least I change a bit the design of the bottom skates and make it longer, but that is not enough. X-Ray Pet already announced new skates for the G Pro X Superlight 2. I will immediately purchase a few of them. I will put the link in the description. So, to sum up, with this new G Pro X Superlight, I have a mixed feeling. On the one hand, they try to improve the Superlight. The Hero 2 sensor is again one of the best sensors on the market right now. They also choose to go with a safer 2000 Hz polling rate and maybe with the option to offer more in the future. On the other hand, some other improvements are not executed well, like the implementation of the optical switches with a lot of QC issues, and some issues from the first generation has not been improved, like shaky side buttons, main click side play, and very bad skates quality. The whole for a price around 170 euros or dollars. The problem I think is also the expectation of the Superlight 2 was very high, and therefore I can understand the disappointment. 3 years ago when the G Pro X Superlight was released, it was the best gaming mouse on the market because past then it has no competition, it just destroys everything. Today with rather hype around the new Viper and Descender Pro and new brands like Pulsar and Lamzo release also very competitive products, this release of the G Pro X Superlight feel not very spectacular. We used to get more excited about new Logitech product. The only thing that Logitech can do now is to release a new eSport mouse with a new shape or a 4K or 8K dongle. And also, first improve the QC for the next production batches. If you already have a G Pro X and it's very solid, I don't think you need to upgrade. You are not missing something. But if you have one which is getting old and very used and you like it, maybe you can consider to upgrade. But in general, if you want to buy one, I think it's better to wait a bit until all these QC issues are solved and maybe the price drops a bit. So that is for today. I hope you enjoy it. If so, please drop a like and sub to the channel. If you want more infos, you can also follow me on Twitter where I post some news and what is coming next. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you next time. Bye bye.